Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from the Whatever podcast, and it's titled, "Is it gay for a man to date trans woman?" You guys, I'm excited for this, and if you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Okay. I have a question. So, this has been like a thing that's gone viral on this podcast before, and it always seems to spark quite a debate. So, would you consider it to be gay for a man to date a trans woman?
Yes.
For a man to date, no, personally.
Would you categorize him as straight?
Probably, yeah. Because what is it? Oh, sorry.
This is
Here,
like technical.
I mean,
If you don't want to answer, that's fine. Go ahead. If you don't want to answer, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm with Pixie. I don't think that makes them gay at all.
SE?
I'm like, I have no clue.
I prefer not to answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Does your answer change based on the stage of transition? Like, what if this is before any transition has occurred at all, but the person has come to the realization that they are transgender?
Well, I would assume that you have some level of like homosexual inclination if you're a man attracted to a person who looks and represents as a man. You know, like if you're saying pre-transition, I would say like if you're attracted to those components of that person.
But pre-transition, if you are transgender, are you a woman?
Pre-transition, you're a woman who hasn't transitioned yet, so you're presenting as a male.
What if there hasn't been any bottom surgery?
What do you mean?
Like there's still an appendage.
So you're saying they transitioned everything but their bottom?
Maybe they're in the process of transitioning. Let's say everything but the...
Okay, I feel like I'm kind of confused here, so I'll just leave it in these sentences.
It seems really technical.
Two people that have penises, I don't care how you feel on your inside, I don't care if you dress and you wear a dress, you wear a wig, if you come together and you have sex, you're gay.
Simple.
And I think that is homosexual, right? So I know that people are trying, it is convoluted, so I understand why you're like they're trying to make it something else and it's in your head. And well, what if you feel like a woman? It's very simple. If you are a man and you are having sex with a man, irrespective of how you feel or whether or not you've mutilated your body or you've chopped something off, it doesn't make you not a man. You're a man. And two men coming together to have sex with their appendages intact obviously is homosexual sex. So
yeah, I think it's different if you're presenting completely different, because at that point, like, you know, you have men who say that they've been trapped or whatever, and I'm like, that person is straight. They literally slept with someone who was like presenting as a woman, looked like a woman, they couldn't tell. Like, I wouldn't consider that gay. But at the end of the day, like, honestly, I don't really care about people's sexual orientation that much. I feel like this is like kind of a culture war issue, and for some people culture war issues are important, but I'd rather talk like policy about something. I don't know if that makes me boring here, but
well, I'm not sure I'm totally following, but I guess so. What is a woman?
I've answered this question before on the podcast.
Here, I can start with Azalea. Did I say your name right? I'm sorry.
No, Azalea? You never do, but it's okay.
Okay, go ahead. Well, so what is a woman?
I mean, I think that gender is a spectrum. I obviously know that you do not agree with me, and a lot of the conservative people here won't agree with me, but I guess it's just how you present and how you feel. I mean, I don't like to structure things that way and like make it so black and white. I think that people should represent themselves and be what they want to be, and it's nobody else's business, to be honest.
Wow.
A female is somebody that has a vagina. That's what it says in the book, right? Okay, cool.
Which book? The Bible?
The health ed book.
Oh, the health ed book.
But okay,
is a vagina.
Okay.
No, but what
gender and sex are two different things. So
okay.
you answered the question correctly, so I
Okay.
don't want you to feel like you answered it wrong.
What is a woman?
A woman is
I'm like,
somebody.
this is so complex. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
it doesn't need to be.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It doesn't.
A woman is somebody who presents or acts as the social construct
Wow.
of woman. And the reason why I don't say biology is because whenever we look at biology, the truth is, before coming to this room, I did not look at anybody's genitalia here.
Wow, you guys. I love how Candace Owens said that two people with their male appendages involving in sexual activity. Okay, it's nothing but involving in gay activities. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And as for these ladies, I'm so scared of how brainwashed they are. Even when they know what the truth is, they still are so afraid to say it because they don't want to be bashed, because they don't want to be Because they don't want to be bashed or labeled transphobic in the society. I wonder the kind of morality they are going to infuse into the life of their kids if they are acting this way. And what are your thoughts on a man dating a trans woman? Do you think that is gay? Leave it in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching.
Did not look at any of your chromosomes. I just assumed you guys were women because of how you dress and act. So I think that maps on more to our reality of how we use the word woman.
Essie.
This is so controversial. I'm very, like, a man and a woman. Man has a penis, woman has a vagina, biologically, man and a woman.
I agree. I think that it's like whatever biologically and anatomically what you've got going on.
I feel like what brings out my feminine qualities the most is the thought of being a mother in the future. So I guess I associate being a woman with being a mother in all aspects of that.
Okay.
That's
Lily?
my answer.
Your gender is decided before you're born, when you're born, and for the rest of your life.
I'm having a little boy. The doctor knows that. I know that because he's got a penis that is growing inside of my stomach right now, which is kind of trippy to think about. If I get onto this table and I start meowing like a cat, I don't suddenly become a biological cat because I present like a cat and wear a tail and say meow meow. That is probably means that I need to talk to a therapist. Not you. But yeah, it's not that difficult. It doesn't need to be convoluted. It doesn't need to be controversial. A woman, to answer your question, is an adult female.
Simple.
Adult human
Female.
female.
Is an adult human female, and that is the answer to something that it's just shocking to me that every person knew, every child, and then within just a couple of cultural years, everyone is so confused about, water being a liquid. It's very, like, again, I'm fascinated by it, so I love to talk to people that are confused by that. But if you were born with a vagina, you are a female, and if you were born with a penis, you are a male. And if you had some rare thing happen, which hardly ever happens, but people always talk about it, where you're born with both parts, you might be intersex, hermaphrodite. But generally speaking, I think we know that means that something genetically went wrong, and we are born either male or female.
Pixie, do you object to her definition?
Yeah, because I think I understand where you're coming from, but I think when it comes to day-to-day use of words, they have to map onto our reality somewhat. And the truth is, like, as I didn't check anyone's like biology or chromosomes before coming here, you can say it's an act, but the truth is it's an act that everybody plays into. Everybody looks at how a person looks like and says, oh, they're a woman or male based off of that. And you can say, oh, that person is putting on a disguise that doesn't change their real gender or anything, but everybody acts that way. So to me, it's like, no, like the word that maps, or the definition that maps most onto reality, onto our day-to-day usage, is appearance-based.
Candace does have to take off here. Do you have a final response to her?
Yeah, if you grow an afro and wear a wig and put, a lot of black makeup on, you're not a black woman. So your appearance doesn't actually mean anything. You are you're not black, and the same way that I'm not white. So how we if we can trick someone, you might be able to trick me. I think Rachel Dolezal did a really good job tricking people into believing that she was black for a long time by darkening her skin, getting super tan, and wearing fake wigs, but she wasn't actually a black woman. So how you feel on the inside and how you present, you might be able to trick people, but that makes you a liar, not a woman. So yeah, that's what I would say in closing.
Yeah.
If you want, you could direct your further comments to me afterwards. But guys, please be sure to check out Candace Owens' documentary.
Yes.
Convicting a Murderer.
You guys will love it.
Tomorrow.
It's not political.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it tomorrow.
It'll be live on X.
Live on X and thedailywire.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, be sure to check that out, guys. Well, Candace, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys so much for having me. And honestly, I really did appreciate talking to you guys. Thought it was fascinating. And I think everyone was super respectful. So I really appreciate it. And you, because you're so young, I'm just going to say a prayer for you, because I really do believe that in there's just a different life for you, and I'm just going to say a prayer for you tonight. And I just wanted to say that because I felt
for me tonight, because I don't know what that prayer entails.
Well, I'm going to say it anyways. Candace. Yeah. Someday you might.
Are you you're rejecting the prayer?
Yes.
The prayer is rejected. Okay.
I am
That's
rejecting
okay.
your prayer.
The show goes on, but Candace is leaving. Guys, give me just a sec to say goodbye. Yo, guys, W's in the chat for Candace. W's in the chat for Candace. 07's in the chat for Candace. Sorry, I'll scoot over a little bit.
If I want to be a hoe, I'll be the
Guys, give me just a sec while I say goodbye, and then we'll continue with the stream.
I can't imagine
wait,
sleeping
Madison.
with one person day in and day out. I'm sorry.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting one from the Whatever podcast. And I love how Candace Owens rounded up this segment by saying that no matter what you present, no matter what you are trying to show to the world that you are, at the end of the day, it still depends how you feel on the inside. If you are presenting as a woman to the whole world, you can go as far as confusing them or deceiving them. But when you get into your house, it still boils down to the way you feel on the inside. After all of this deceit, it still boils down to how you feel on the inside. And if you still feel like a man on the inside, even after wearing all the dresses, after parading as a woman, that is to say that you are truly a man. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.